Hello and welcome to another battle report by the Ministry of Miniatures, and today we have got a very special battle report. We are going to do doubles where Helena and I are going to take the Indian Army from the 8th Army, and Stuart and Olaf are going to be taking a combined DAK force to fight over this desert board, which has been brilliantly put together by Stuart. So I should be back shortly and talk through the board, and then we'll go through the armies. Right, so this is the battlefield for today. We've got right in the centre there's some rough terrain which will be impassable to any vehicles, any infantry can get through that. We've got various walls and sandbags which will be hard cover, as will the buildings on the four corners, just to add a bit of cover for the troops. And we have also got Olaf's plane wreckage in the middle there, which will offer soft cover and a line of sight blocker. And then the trees, if you're well established behind them, will give soft cover. And then we've got the two fields on opposite sides, which will just give a bit of rough terrain. So tracked vehicles can go across them fine, but wheeled vehicles and infantry can't run across them. So that is the battlefield, and we are just going to do a very simple the two sides fighting each other, and the team with the most dice is going to win the battle. So let's see what happens, and let's go through the army lists. Okay, so first up we have Olaf's DAK army, and it is all regular. He has, I think, 9 dice, and let's go through the force. So first up he has an officer, which is a second lieutenant, and he is supported by 3 infantry squads that have LMGs, and they are all regular. The rest have rifles, apart from the NCO with an SMG. Then to support, he has a medium mortar, again that's medium and regular, and he has 2 LMG 3-man squads, which again are regular. Then finally onto his vehicles, he's got an 8-rad and a Panzer III, so they're both regular. And that's 750 points and 9 dice. Let's have a look at Stew's army.
We'll start off, we have a second lieutenant in the front, armed with an SMG. He's backed up by 2 Hare veteran squads with 1 LMG and 1 SMG on the NCO. And there is a Pioneer squad with an LMG and a flamethrower. All of the Pioneers are armed with SMGs, even though the figures are some of them with automatic rifles. They have been backed up by an 8-rad, which is also veteran, and a veteran truck.
Nice. And how many dice is that? Is that 6?
6 dice.
So 6 dice. Yeah, so you've got the regular and an elite force to support them. Okay, let's go and have a look at the 8th Army. Okay, so this is Helena's 8th Army, her half. She has an officer who is veteran with 2 assistants. Then she has 2 regular infantry squads. The NCO has SMG, and there is an LMG Bren team within those 2 squads. And then she also gets, for the special rule for the Indian Army, a 3 regular squad, and they're exactly the same. So they have an SMG on the NCO and their Bren team as part of that. Then to support the army, she has a veteran sniper. She's also got 2 veteran Bren carriers and a veteran Matilda. So that is 8 dice at 750 points. Okay, so this is my 750 point Indian Army. I have 9 order dice. I've got a regular officer with an assistant at the front, and they're both armed with SMGs. I've then got 2 regular Indian infantry squads, SMG with the NCO and a Bren team at the back. I've got the 3 Indian team, which is exactly the same loadout, so the SMG at the front and the LMG at the back. I've also got a veteran engineer squad with flamethrower and an LMG. I've got a veteran sniper team at the front there, So then I also have the free observer with an assistant, and I have the Indian pattern car, armoured car, and I have a Crusader tank. They're both regular. So there we go, 750 points and 9 order dice. So let's see how we get on with the battle in round 1. Right, we're going to roll for board edge. So 8th Army, 4, DAK have got 6. So where would you like to go? Yeah, is that what you're choosing?
That one.
Yeah, so the 8th Army are going to take that side and come across. Excellent. Let's come back shortly with the pre-deployments, which I think is just the 8th Army. The DAK don't have any. So I'm going to have a sniper and the forward observer to put down. And you've got a sniper, Helena, haven't you? So I'll come back shortly and show you where we've put them. There we go. So Helena's going to go first, and she's going to put a sniper on the top of the building there. That covers the battlefield that way. I am going to put my forward observer down here. And I'm also going to put my sniper in the top of the building over here. So it's got a good view across the battlefield. There we go. So we're going to be starting round 1 shortly. And good luck, gentlemen. And good luck. And we'll see you shortly. Okay, so turn 1, and the first dice out of the bag is Olaf.
Do we roll dice?
Yep. So Olaf's going to try and bring his 8 red in. 7, yeah, that comes in. Yeah,
That's
gonna
pretty
dominate
much
the field.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just going to bring a Sikh infantry squad on. Yeah, I've got 6, so they've come up. Okay, so I've just run my infantry squad into the building there. Under the sniper. Okay, next dice. Okay, I'm going to roll to bring another infantry squad in. 10, no, they go down. Okay, so Stuart's is next.
So trying to bring on the here
Yep.
squad. 9.
Yeah, the regular one. Oh, no, the veteran, aren't they? Yeah, so easy.
Yep.
There we go, so Stuart's just running his veteran squad up against the field, ready to take those walls next turn. Okay, Helena, next dice. Okay, so Olaf's just passed to get his grenadiers on the table. And they're coming up next to the 8 red. Okay, next dice. Okay, I'm going to try to bring on my 3rd infantry squad. 8, yes, so let's see where I bring them in. There we go, so I've just run my 3rd infantry squad. One went down, so that one's just come in against next to the other one, against the building there. Okay, next dice. Olaf.
Again, I can just toss it. No.
Oh, so Olaf's troops didn't come on, they'll go down off board. Next dice. Stew.
Yep, no problem.
Yeah, so Stu gets his truck. Have you got anyone in the truck?
Double speed on the road.
Yeah, you have to start on the edge though, don't you?
Yeah. Does that make sense? You want
Yeah.
to explain that to us?
Yep.
From the table to the road. It's done 1 pivot and then 4 more inches for the standard movement, and he's advancing, so he gets another 12 on the road.
So that's a run order, isn't
So
it?
that's a run order.
Yeah. I guess you got 24 inches and 1 pivot.
Yes.
And Helena's next.
I did wonder.
Okay, so Helena's going to bring on an infantry unit. 7. Yeah, that's fine.
So here, so
Yeah.
you're better off taking them up this side and put them here.
Yep.
You ready?
Yep.
They can only move up 6 inches, so I'm going to take them and put them.
Okay, next dice.
Who's that?
That's Olaf. Do you know what you're going to do?
Not yet, but
You're rolling for something to come on.
but bring up the infantry unit like I was going to originally.
Yeah,
Good enough.
Yeah, good. There you go, Olaf's troops have run on. They're taking the corner of the building there. Next dice. That's you.
Actually, maybe I should put them in the building.
Okay. There we go, so Olaf has entered the building and he's got his troops in there. Who's next? Or is it you? Helena? 9. So what are you bringing on?
I'm going to bring on another
Yeah, they're
regular
regulars, so
unit,
your
and I'm
infantry
going
unit
to
can come on.
take them up the side of the building.
Yeah.
Um,
So they can move 12 inches at a run, 6 inches
So-
at advance.
that's 12 inches there, so I need to move that one back to there.
Yeah.
And this guy's going to go on here with this editor. I may as well get rid of them first.
Yeah. There you go, so they can come on.
I'm going to come in across here. I'm going to run which is 6 inches, so I'm going to come
Yeah.
to there.
That's it, advancing 6 inches. And then if you position your LMG, so he's on that side, you can then take a nice shot at Olaf's.
They're going to have to come out.
Yeah. Okay, so you measure your distance for your LMG.
That over there.
Yeah, so it's going to be long range. Your
It's-
rifles are
it's
all out of
just
range.
over 30.
Yeah, so you're going to be movement 4, long range 5, and then that's it. I think, well, you've got the wall in the middle, I guess. Okay, so 4 dice needing 7s, so 6s by 6s.
Oops.
So 1 6, roll that again, and if you get 6, you've got a hit. You've got a hit.
Yes, I got a hit.
So that's a pin, and then roll again because you're going to wound. They're regulars, so that's going to be a 4. 6, so roll that 6 again if you get another 6. No. So 1 dead as well, Olaf. Good rolling.
I like
So
that.
it's worth a shot.
Your MG seems behind those things.
Oh, that's a good one now.
Let's see who's next. That is going to be me. So I am going to bring on. Let's see. There we go. So I'm going to roll to bring my officer on. 6, yeah, he comes on. And I'm just going to bring him up behind these ones and just take some cover behind the buildings. Here we go. Next dice. It's you. More Brits. Or as you say, Commonwealth.
Bring one of my brims on.
Yeah, so that's a veteran, so you need 10 or less. 2 dice. That's 11, is it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
so that
11.
goes down.
So
Next dice out of the bag. You again. You gonna try and bring your other one in?
I'm going to try.
So go 10 or less. Yeah, 5.
Yeah, that's nice. That's fine. So this one can come up.
And where are you going to bring them on then? Okay, so you're going to bring that on 9 inches.
Yep. And then
Yeah.
he's going to pivot, which is there. And then
Who are you shooting at?
he's going to.
So you might want to pivot the other way, mightn't you? So you just got your front facing.
Yeah. So pivot that
There you
way
go, because it's,
actually.
yeah.
And then he can get to here.
Okay, so that you're running, are you?
Yeah.
There you go.
he's running.
So if you stick a run order next to it, then you can fire next turn.
Yep. Because then he's in the right place. for
Yep,
future
good.
reference.
Okay, next dice. Brits again. Okay, I'm going to bring on my Indian armoured car. And I get 9, which just allows it to come on. And I'm going to bring it on over here, I think. There we go, so I've just brought the Indian carrier on, and I'm going to take a shot at your truck. So for that shortly. Okay, so the Indian pattern I've got has got the hole mounted LMG and the top LMG. So I'm going to have 8 dice. I'm going to fire at the truck. It's going to be movement 4, and then just long range. It's going to be 5. So 8 dice, needed 5s. I've got 4 hits. Yeah, and then I need 6s. Got 2 6s. Yeah, please. I'll roll first one first, which is a 1, and then the second one, 4. I think 4 destroys it, doesn't it? So,
Knocked out.
yeah. There you go. So the truck is knocked out. Yeah, there you go. So that's the first victory point, 1-0 to the Indians. Okay, next dice. Sorry. Oh, okay. It's you.
It's you. Great.
Okay, Stu's going to bring his officer in. 8, yeah. And he's going to tuck it in behind the building over there.
Oh, that's right, yes, okay.
So Stu's going to roll to bring his veterans on. 7, yeah. and he's going to bring them in just over on the corner there. Here goes, the Stew's veterans are on the table. And next one out of the dice bag is me.
Yeah.
So I'm going to bring on my veterans, I think, the engineers. Okay, let's roll to see if I can get them on. Yes, they come on. Okay, so I've just run my engineers on. So they're taking this corner here. Okay, next dice.
That's you.
It's you again, Helena.
Yeah.
Okay, Helena's going to roll for her officer to come on. Yeah. Do you know where you're going to bring them on? I would imagine up behind all your troops here, wouldn't it? Keep them all together.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Where you can do good and tell them what to do, and they can go in the building if needs be.
Very good.
Next is.
That's me, isn't it?
Yep.
Okay, so I have only got my tank left. So let's roll to see if that comes on. 8, it does. Let's work out where I'm going to put it. Okay, so I've advanced my tank and I'm going to shoot at your veteran infantry over there. So actually, I'm going to shoot the whole medium machine gun at the infantry, and I'm going to take this shot across at the 8 rad over there. So I'll do the 8 rad first. It's movement 4. I'll measure the distance 5, and then it's whether there's any. Yeah, I'm just looking at the cover at the moment. Yeah, no, I can. It's not got cover, unfortunately. So let's measure the distance. Okay, so movement and long range is going to be a 5 to hit the 8 rad, and I get a 2, so I miss. Right, then I've got the medium machine gun on the hull, which is going to shoot at the veterans over there. So 5 dice, it'll be the same. No, they've got hard cover on those, so it'll be movement, long range, hard cover, so it's going to be 7s. I just need to check the range. Any 7s? No, nothing. Next dice.
LMG squad.
Yeah, so I'll just bring in an LMG. So
Nice.
LMG come in on run order. And then the next one is Stuart again. So you've only got 2 left, haven't you? Okay,
Yeah,
test.
Yep,
Yeah,
no
loves
problem.
it.
So just where I can go the 12 inches up. That far, so I'm going to take it just past the tree at an angle.
Yeah.
Oops, sorry, I'm moving the road with it. So I can get to there. And I'm going to try an auto cannon on the tank just to see whether it would be worth it or not. Auto cannon on the 8 rad is +2 pen, so we're going to see.
Okay, so needing a 5.
No.
Ooh. Think. Yeah. Next dice then, Helena. And that is Olaf.
Okay, next LMG coming up.
Oh, they go down.
It's okay, we've got options later then.
Yeah, and it's a good job you did the 12 now, because it's
that's the
food
second
bar,
one.
isn't it? Yeah.
Second
Okay.
12.
It's you again, Olaf, so I presume that's your mortar, is it, or your officer? Have you missed a man?
No,
Oh, he's dead, isn't he?
taken off there.
Yeah.
Yeah, mortar.
Yeah, he loves it.
Mortar is going to run into the building
You sure?
and then up on the roof.
Okay.
So to start with, in the building, I'm just going to leave that like so.
Yeah.
Remember that there's something in there.
Okay, I am going to fire with my sniper at your infantry squad ahead of me. So it'll just be a 3 because I ignore cover.
Yep.
And we know it's in range, so let's see. Hopefully I can get your LMG. So I've got 6. Oh, I could have done with that, couldn't I?
Yeah.
And then let's see if I kill someone. No, just a pin.
Thank you.
Is this your tank? Oh, your officer. Officer. He's leaving his tank right to last. Yeah, he loves it. I love the way he's got his pistol up in the air. Western style. Yeah.
And he's even got the Luger. I'm just going to run him up from the back to there.
Good.
No need to measure because I know what the line is.
Yeah, so Helena has got the next dice. So that is your tank, isn't it?
Not necessarily.
Or your
I'm
sniper.
thinking of doing my sniper and firing
The LMG team.
at the.
Oh yeah, I like it.
You would have to measure that to bear on distance away.
36 on a sniper rifle.
There
There you go, one dice needing 3.
I've been an inch.
That looked close.
I've been an inch.
One.
One.
Did you hear something?
What's that?
That was very unfortunate. Okay, there can't be many dice left in the bag, is there?
That is my tank.
That is your tank. Oh, he goes down. So Stuart, your pioneers are up.
Oh, like that you mean, yes.
Yeah.
I like the way we've kind of split the board, so we've got like 2 opposing forces and no one in the middle, apart from Olaf, who's brave enough to do it.
Are they on?
Yep. I just have a
I'm going to advance my pioneers up this side. Yep.
Yeah, love it. Are you running them or just walking? Advancing. Oh.
LMG.
Yeah. Yeah, so
And
shooting.
that's long range. I get 5 dice for it being hit as possible.
Yeah. So it's going to be movement 4, long range 5.
5 dice. 1. That's a pin.
Yeah. Well, you could do that, couldn't you? 3, just a pin. Okay, so you're going to roll to bring your tank on. So it's veteran, so you need 10 or less.
1 or 2 dice. 2 dice. Isn't
Yep.
it?
There you go, 6. That comes on.
Where is your rubbish?
There we go. So you're going to be movement 4, long range 5
5. So I have to get
to hit the 8 rad. No.
missed.
There we go. Okay, with my forward observer, I'm just going to call in the artillery strike for the start of the next round, which I'm going to put just there. There we go. So that is the end of turn 1. We'll collect all the dice up. There's only 1 casualty so far, isn't there? So we've got, I've managed to kill your truck, and that's it.
Mine.
Right, so start of turn 2, we're going to see if my artillery comes in, so let's see what happens. I've got a 5, so it does come in. So let's see what I roll. So it's going to be D6 plus 6. So that's going to be 11 inches from there. So that's pretty much going to cover everyone in that corner. Does it get your officer that's hiding?
No, those behind that building right at the back. And that's 11.
Yeah, no, that's fine. So let's go through each of the units and we see how they fare. Right, so we're going to start with your infantry unit here. So I'm going to roll a d6 to see what the outcome is. So, oh, that's a 6, so that's going to be a nice heavy howitzer. So I'll just place it next to it.
Yeah.
Let's go for the 8 rad. That's a 5, so that's just going to be d3 pins. Then we've got your infantry unit, the veterans over there. And that's just going to be D3 pins. So let's start with the D3 pins on this one and we'll work our way back. So that's just going to be 1 pin. Then we'll do the 8 rad. Again, that's going to be on 1 pin. And then we'll work out the howitzer hit. Okay, because it's a heavy howitzer, we use the outside of the template and I can get all bar 1, so that's going to be 9 with +4 penetration. Okay, so it's going to be anything but a 1. And there's 1 1, so you've got 2 that have survived. There's D6 pins.
Yeah, cool.
1 pin.
1 pin and all bar 2 gone.
Yeah.
So do I take the LMG or do I take this?
And then you've got to take a morale test as well, because you've looked
I'll tell you what.
more.
I'll take the morale check before I take anything off.
Yeah.
So morale check, the old veteran.
9, so you could pass because you've got 1 pin on.
Yeah.
So you've got 2 men left on your veteran squad with a pin. Could have been worse, not much, but could have been. So have you got an NCO and no loader?
No loader.
Okay, cool. Okay, so that was the start of turn 2. Let's see who gets the first dice. Who's pulling this time? Okay, Stuart, you're up first.
Okay.
And we remove this. Okay, just firing, are you?
Yeah. So I've got to
Okay,
pass the
yes.
test.
So 1 pin. You should do that easy, shouldn't you? Yeah.
It's easy.
So the pin's gone. But you do get -1 because you don't have a loader.
Fire.
So take your pin off.
5 dice.
So it's just long range, isn't it?
Yeah.
Plus the -1 for no loader.
Yeah. No.
Let's try that.
That's it.
Well, you can have another shot at something else.
It's extremely nasty.
Yeah, when it works, it works.
Okay, so you can advance your veterans. So 2 pins. Yeah.
No problem.
And they're just going to move up to the wall.
Oh yeah, that's true.
You can see my troops across over there, some of them can. Yeah. You look through. It depends what you want to shoot at. You can go for the sniper on the top, or there's the infantry over there. Okay, so you can
5 dice
shoot.
with the LMG.
Yeah, so the ones that are in range are going to fire at the sniper. He's going to need 7s because it's long range. He's moved, he's got a pin, and they're a small team on the building with cover. So that's an LMG and 5 rifles, he said to me, all needing 7s. Ooh, 2 possible.
2 possibles.
Why can't you take my sniper out?
That would be nice, wouldn't it?
Would be nice for you. Oh,
But you have to.
make him put his head down.
Yeah.
Okay, next dice.
I believe that's you.
Yeah, that's me. Okay, let's see what I'm going to do. Okay, I'm going to advance my tank the 9 inches, so that goes to there, and then 1 pivot and move it across to there. Okay, so I'm going to use the anti-tank gun to fire at your 8 rad, and the medium machine gun is going to fire at your 2-man squad there. So I'll do the machine gun first. It's going to be movement 4, small team 5. Okay, 4 shots needing 5 for the medium machine gun. That's 1 hit. And needing a 5 to kill. No, so it's just another pin back on. And then the cannon on there is going to fire, which is movement 4. So it's just a 4 I need, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I get it. What's your front armour? We'll work it out. Okay, so 7 armour, and I've got +4 penetration for the light anti-tank gun, so I need a 3 or more to penetrate. Well, 3 is glancing, 4 or more is penetrate. 5 is penetrating, but it's not more than that. So 1 roll on the damage chart, 2. So I think you might be mobilised. Double check. Yeah, mobilised. So +1 pin marker, and you cannot move for the rest of the game. Okay, Stu, going to roll for turret jam?
1 to 3, nothing happened.
Yep. There you go, nothing happens. Brilliant. So it's still, to be fair, even if you did have turret jam, you'd still got a good view.
Yeah.
Okay, who's next?
Next dice.
That's me.
Olaf. Ooh.
I am going to try. Actually, not try. I am going to make my mortar come up onto the roof.
Yeah.
Do I need, no, I don't need to.
No, it's just a run order.
I'm about to become Swiss cheese.
You said it's a run.
Ready?
Ah, Stuart, you again. Okay, so your pioneers are moving up.
Yeah. And then they're going to open fire. Now, who do I shoot at? Who's looking really tasty?
So they've all got SMGs, haven't they? Apart from the LMG and the flame.
Yeah, it's just the LMG.
Yeah,
There's
so
nothing much.
there's going to be movement 4, probably still long range, but we can measure that 5.
Yeah, right. That's 24 inches. So it's long range.
Yeah. So movement 4, long range 5. Is that what you're going for?
Yeah.
5 shots, needing 5s.
Back another inch.
Yeah, 1 hit. So you've got another pin. And then 4 to kill.
No.
3. You got a pin.
Yeah,
Okay, so Helena's going to move the guys with 2 pins, 7 or less. Yeah, you got your 7, so that 2 goes down to a 1. And you're free to move. Okay, so they've moved. You've got pin, so you've got movement 4, pin 5, and then it's going to be long range 6.
So I have to get.
Yeah, so we'll work out how many shots you got, and you'll need 6s. There you go. So Helena's just advanced, and she's going to open fire on those pioneers in the open. But you've got 11 shots, needing 6s. Nothing.
No, nothing.
A little bit of daka. That's
You
it.
jinxed the dice for me.
There we go. Let's see who's next. Okay, so Helena, you've got next dice again. So your sniper is going to target what the
guys on the roof over there.
So you ignore cover. So ordinarily you'd have hard cover. So it's just a 3.
Just 1 dice in it.
Yeah. Miss. Do I have to try?
Suicide.
I wonder where his mortar might go. Probably on an infantry unit, but it's you again, Helena.
Sniper.
Okay, so Helena's going to take a shot from the Bren carrier at the Germans there, and it looks like there's no cover. So 1, 2, 3.
I think I will go down.
Okay, so you got hard cover. So 8 shots. So it's going to be. We'll measure the range, but it's probably going to be long range because they're light machine guns and hard cover. So depending on the range.
I think that's at least 18 inches, maybe
Yes,
2 foot.
22.
Yeah, so it's going to be long range.
22 and a half to
With 6s.
that one.
8 dice needing 6s.
And I've decided to break the pink one.
Well, the pin didn't
You
do
might
too
need some new
bad.
dice because you haven't got any there. No 6s. Okay, let's see who's next. Okay, I'm going to advance my engineers just up to the building here, and then I'm going to take a shot at your troops.
Needed to mop up the tears.
Right, so the LMG is going to be movement 4, and that's it because it's in normal range. Oh, small team 5. Then the rifles are going to be movement 4, long range 5, small team 6s. So I'll work out what I've got. Right, do the LMGs first, needing 5s. Nothing. And then the rifles needing 6s. Roll it in the box. Nothing. Okay, me again. I'm going to fire my sniper, and I am going to fire it at Olaf's LMG team over there in the open. Not that it really matters, but that's probably easy to kill. Okay, so needing a 3, and I get a 1. They're bulletproof, aren't they? Those DAK. So that's a miss. Okay, next dice.
Next dice, I do believe it's
That's you.
That's me.
Okay, so Helena's just moved her infantry forward 6 inches, and then she's going to fire at the pioneers that are in the open. So the only ones that can fire are the 2 riflemen at the front and the LMG. So it's going to be movement 4, long range 5. So you're going to have 6 shots needing 5s. Okay, 6 shots needing 5s. Oh, got 2, 3,
3, 4, 5.
Stu, she's just put a
Re-
pin on you.
Reroll
5 hits.
Reroll the 6s.
No, no. So
Oh, no.
collect them all up, and now you've hit. So these are now to wounds. So roll those again. You need 5s. 1 dead.
2 dead.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, 2 dead. Of your choice. And a pin. Okay, so Olaf's just moved his troops out of the building, and he's going to take a shot at, I presume it's these Indians in the open.
Far end.
Yeah, so it's just going to be movement and long range, so it's going to be 5s, isn't it?
So I've got 5 for the LMG.
Okay, what was it we said you needed? 5s?
Yep.
I think it's 3, isn't it?
Looks like
3 hits,
Yeah.
so you got another pin on this lot. And then you just need 4s to kill. Oh, just another pin.
Oh,
Lucky escape for those, I think.
Yeah, pin is a pin. It's a good,
Okay, it's
good go.
me next. Let's have a look. Okay, I am going to fire my forward observer 2 shots at the pioneers in the open. So it's probably going to be long range, so I'll just measure it and it'll be 4s. Okay, 2 shots leaving 4s, and I get 1 hit, so that's another pin. And just a pin. Okay, next start. Stuart. In the building. Yeah, it says running in. That's cool. So Olaf's next.
I am going to advance my LMG squad
Yeah.
and fire at the guys over there.
The ones in the open or the ones behind the wall?
I think the ones in the no, the ones behind the wall, purely because it gets their heads down a little bit.
Yeah, I think it's whether the range as well, isn't it? Because these are quite way away. But cool. So it's going to be movement, depending on the range, and then hard cover. So it's going to be at least be a 6, isn't it?
Yeah. Should be.
Okay, so Olaf's going for those. Yeah, pretty much. Well,
There's dots with yours, just
no, I think they're in the open, mate. To be honest.
yeah.
There you go. 5 dice, needing 5s. 3 hits. So it's going to be a pin, and then you need 4s to kill. Nothing but a pin.
Yeah, pin is a
The
pin.
Punjabs at the back here have got a pin.
Well,
Only a
may
pin.
as well be useful for
Only a
something.
pin.
Next is Olaf again.
Ooh, why, thank you very much.
Okay, so Olaf's going to try and bring his tank on. Yes, he's going to be nasty and bring his tank on.
Oh, I got it straight from the shoulder.
No.
No, go for the side of the other tank.
You're going to start sweeping down the side there. Yeah. Medium machine guns.
Can I just say, before you do that, there needs to be an inch gap.
Yeah, you gotta have.
Because we are classing it as the same army, so you need to. So I'll let you reposition it if you want to put it somewhere else, but you wouldn't be able to fire because you're next to
Okay,
it.
I was not aware of.
Okay, so he's come on. I brought his tank on there, and he's got a nice little shot at my Crusader. So you're going to need movement and possibly long range. Depends on the size of your. It might not.
A medium anti-tank on 60 range.
Yeah, you're probably within 30. If you measure it, you might be outside though, because that's almost half the board. Okay, so Olaf, it's outside the 30, so it's going to be long range and movement. So you need a 5. It's a medium machine gun, so that'd be 48.
I
So
can
be
see
movement.
them, but there's the wall in between. So
Yeah, so it'd be movement 4, long range 5, hard cover 7s on 6 dice because you've got Hitler's buster on you. Medium machine gun.
correct.
That 2 6s. Oh, so close.
Just another pin.
Another pin.
No.
Yes.
Good, so you've got your armoured car, it's going to take a shot at the brain carrier.
There's no movement involved.
No, it's probably just going to be a 3 because it's above the wall, isn't it? So
That's,
just depends on the range.
yeah,
So it'd be-
48.
What is it? A light anti-tank gun or a
No, light autocannon.
light autocannon? Okay.
Which, if I'm not mistaken...
2 dice.
2 dice, yes.
Yeah. Okay, so Olaf just needs a 3 to hit. Yep, 1 hit. And what's your armour? 7, is it? And then you've got the armour piercing of 2. Yeah, so you've pierced it, and
8.
then you roll on the damage chart.
That is 1 dice, isn't it? Yeah.
Yep. Right, so the 3 is on fire, so you get +1 pin marker, so you'll be on 2 pin markers. And then make a morale check for the vehicle. If it's regular, so that would ordinarily be 9. You've got 2 pins on it, so it's 7. So you roll 2d6. You need 7 or less to stay in the battle. Close up. 8. So that's knocked out.
Okay.
So it stays there. We put some stuff on it to make it look
Okay.
knocked out, and Olaf gets a dice. Okay, so I am going to advance the troops out of the building, and I'm just going to move them up. Okay, so I've just advanced my troops out the window to here, and then I'm going to fire at Stuart's troops. Hopefully I can put a pin, hopefully I can kill someone, but it's going to be movement. I'll measure the range, but you're in hard cover, so it's at least going to be a 6. Right, so I did the LMG first, which is going to need 6s. 1 hit. That's at least a pin, and then these ones need 7s for the rifles. 1 possible. No, so it's just 1 hit, and then I'll do for wounding. No, so it's just another pin. Excellent. Next dice.
Next one is...
Me again. Right, I'm going to try and bring my infantry squad that I've got over there that are still off. So they are regular, needing a 9. Yes, 8. I'm going to bring them on. Okay, so I've just advanced this unit on, and I'm going to take a shot at Stuart's veterans again. So it's going to be movement 4, long range 5, hard cover 7. So it's a bit of a pot shot. It's just the LMG can reach. So 4 shots needing 7s. Nothing. There we go. Next dice. Okay, so I'm just going to run my officer just up behind here. Okay, next dice. Okay, so Helena's rolling to bring the brain carrier on. Yeah, that's fine.
That can come on. That's
There you
what
go, so you can bring it on there. And then it's got 2 LMG, so they're 36-inch range. So what are you going to fire at?
I think he can probably see those guys, but
Okay,
then he can
measure
see
it
those,
and see if
that
it's within
is-
36.
Ooh, try not to knock trees and stuff. Yeah, it's just under 30.
Yeah, so it's going to be movement, long range, and from there I don't think he's going to get cover from that building.
Nope.
So it's just movement, long range, you got 5, so it's 8 shots needing 5s.
1,
2, is it?
Yep.
Yeah, so that's another pin. And then, nope,
No.
so just another
well.
pin.
At least it's a pin.
And then you just put your dice next to that one to show that you've advanced. And then we pull another dice out. Okay, so next up is the 8 rad. So it's got 3 pins.
Wants to shoot something, and it can.
Yeah, so it's going to go down to 2 pins. You just got to decide what you're going to shoot.
Yeah, that. It's a toss-up between the troops that are behind the tank
Yeah.
and the troops that are behind the sandbags. Now, I'm guessing they're both going to be roughly the same.
Yeah.
On cover, like both. I'm going to shoot one closest to me.
Okay. So work out your distance, see if it's long range. So it's going to be 5s for 2 pins. Hard cover is going to be 7s anyway, so it's going to be 7s anyway because it's...
Yeah, I'm just checking. It's 48 inches from your gun. So it's over 24.
Are you doing HE this time, are you?
Yes.
Yeah, there you go.
That's
So roll 2 dice and you need 7s. Oh, look at that, 1 possible.
Alright.
Oh, look at that, yeah, you got it. So you can put your 1-inch template.
I will get 3 of them if I put it on the LMG, the one next to it, the one behind.
Yeah, I think here you'll get 3 quite happily.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can get 4 there, that looks like it's outside 1 inch, but I'd say easy 3.
Well,
The 4 here, but if you get your 1-inch template, I'd... Yeah, I think that's out. Just.
And 3.
Yeah. So you got your... So just, they're not veterans, they're going to be a 4, and then what your penetration is.
Pins, isn't it? Automatically anyway.
Yeah, we do that at the end.
Yeah.
So +1 penetration needed 3s,
1.
so you got 1 dead. Roll that 6 again in case it's...
No. So
So 1 dead, and then...
pin.
And then what did...
D2, so that's 2 pins.
That's you. Do you know what you're going to do?
I'm going to move those up near the wall.
Yeah. So just 6 inches up.
Got exactly 9.
Yeah, and then you've got pins, so that makes them go down. So they just stay there.
Okay.
So, oh, not going forward. Okay, next dice. Okay, so you're going to fire at his tank.
Yeah.
Well, that's to the centre.
And
Like,
the
just
edge man
this.
just 3 foot. Would you
So it's
agree?
going to be long range anyway, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, so you need a 4 long range.
Pink one.
5.
Five,
So you hit
yeah.
it. So what's your armour? Is it 9 or 8? 9, I think.
This one is a 9.
And what's your penetration value? Okay, so you've got +4, he's got 9, so you need a 5 to glance or a 6 to penetrate.
A 2.
No.
No.
So it's just a pin.
Depends. It's at least something.
And then next dice.
Next dice is
I love
Two
pin.
Olaf.
No worries.
He's still got stuff off.
Yeah. Which I think I will.
Be rude not to, really, wouldn't it?
Exactly. Let's see if they do decide to join us. 5 is
Yeah.
good enough.
I thought you were going to do that. Are you bringing them in at the advance?
Just
Or running
6. Up there. Which gives me line of sight to
Yeah.
the ones over
Good.
there.
Well done.
So movement, 6s,
So, yeah, so it'd be movement 4, long range 5.
yeah. And there's no cover.
No, we said the trees aren't really covered, didn't we?
5 dice. 1.
One hit, so that's going to be another pin, and then you need a 4 to kill. Well, look at that, roll it again in case you get my LMG. No, so there's 1 dead and another pin. Okay, so your troops
Regulars.
there. There's normally 9, wouldn't it? 2 pins, 7 or less. 10, they go down.
9. But they
9,
go down.
yeah, sorry.
Okay.
No, so that unit go down again.
No, I'm not.
Okay, I'm just going to run this unit here across over to here just to get them out of the way and start moving them across to fight across the middle. Yes, that's just a run order.
Well, I don't assume that it's mine. Yeah, it is. I just assumed he hadn't gone. So.
Yeah, so you can run into the building.
So how far?
If you, yeah,
You can
that'd be
just go
12 easy. So you just pop him on the top there to save having to do that, and then we know he's in the ground floor.
And he's gone advanced.
A run.
Doesn't he?
Yeah.
Areas, and then the last one.
Okay, so my armoured car's going to do a pivot, and then he's just going to advance 9 inches just up to here. Ooh. And then I'm going to do my twin machine guns at your veterans over there. Okay, 8 dice needing 7s because they're in hard cover. 1 possible. Nope. Okay, turn 3. Let's see who's going to get the first dice. Stuart. Okay, so Stuart's going to attempt to fire his
Officers in the
Veterans.
buildings, they get a +1 to their.
yeah, so it's normally 10, 2 down to an 8, and then your officer makes it back up to a 9. Yeah. So you got 1 pin,
Yep.
and whether it's long range.
5 dice for the LMG.
Yeah. Okay, so if you could get British, I'm going to go down.
Is that one of your great brothers?
Yeah, the green with white.
That's not it, is it?
Yeah, so if you do your 7s first, 2
now.
possible.
No.
No. And then the LMGs on 6s. Yeah.
No.
No.
Nothing.
Nice try there. And it's made me go down, so they're hunkered in. Next dice.
Next dice is me.
Okay, so Helena's just going to shoot her tank, and she got a 5, so it's just long range, so that hits, and just a pin again.
Another pin. Sorry. I'd like my snipers.
Yeah,
to
good. I
have,
was going to say good shot, but yes. So it's going to be a 3 again on a fire order.
I need to get dice. I need to have my eyes removed and just do.
Okay, so 1 dice, needing a 3 to hit his mortar.
A
3, yeah. So now roll to wound to kill the team.
Mm.
No, so it's just a pin on them.
That's frustrating. That's all I'm doing. It's just a pin.
Okay. That's Olaf.
Thank you.
He might return the favour, but it's probably not.
Probably will.
Yeah, so
Why not? It's down
Auto
here looking
cannon,
at you.
2 shots.
Yep. That's 28. Well, how far is that? To
Long range.
front, you said?
Yep.
So 26 then.
Long range.
That's it. So you just need a 4.
Yeah.
And it's armor piercing just for the record.
Yeah, yeah.
That's 5.
Yeah, so
and
2
five.
hits.
Started 7.
No,
Yeah, so you got-
7.
Yeah, so you've got 2 hits. So now you've got. So this is armor 7. What's your plus 2?
2, yep.
Yeah, so you need 5s to penetrate. 1 hit, yeah. So 1 hit, and then roll on the damage chart. 3. So that's the same as the other one, is it, on fire?
Yeah.
So. Okay, so who's next? You're up. Okay, so they've got 1 pin. They're veteran anyway, aren't they? So you just need 9 or less.
8.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
So remove
So
the
I'm
pin.
going to book it round the corner. Do a run order. Let's put some right behind the building.
Yeah, good. And next dice.
Why, thank you kindly.
Yeah, so just long range, you need 4s, so you got 4 hits. And then you're going to need 4s to kill. Oh, just a pin. Okay, so Helena, yeah, if you're going to do those, so you got 8, 2 pins takes us to 7, you got an officer, which makes it 8, so you need 2 dice, 8 or less. 8. So you remove one of the pins, and they can move, shoot, whatever you want. There you go, so Helena's going to shoot at the pioneers there. She's got 1 pin, makes it 4, and then long range makes it 5. In the dice tray, all those dice needing
Yeah, and they're going
5s.
to fire.
I can see 1.
1.
So, okay, so
Yeah.
roll that 1 5, see if you need another 5 to do
The
a range.
rest are a waste of time getting out of bed for.
Yeah,
6.
roll that 6 again, you might
Yeah.
use flamethrower. No, so
No.
it's just 1 dead and a pin. Okay, British, so I am going to do something with my tank. Let's see what we're going to do. Okay, so I've just advanced the tank 9 inches. I'm going to take the main gun is going to shoot at your 8 rad, and the medium machine gun is going to fire at those. So I'll just work out what I need. Okay, so the main gun hitting your tank is going to need a 4, which he gets. And then I need, what's your armor value? 7, so I get 6, so that's going to be 2 rolls. I think you're going to be destroyed, aren't you? Because it's more than 3 over. So I've got 3 which is on fire and a 6 which is destroyed. So that's gone. And then I've got these, the medium machine gun is firing at the infantry behind the wall, so it's movement 4, hardcover 6s. What's the chances? No, nothing. But just a tank. Cool. Sorry, Stu.
Yeah, you're not really.
Stu? Do you know what you're going to do?
She's doing the same thing. She's holding the dice out. And
Yeah.
The one glasses on. I'm going to move the rest of these forwards so they're
Yeah.
behind, and then they are going to shoot at those guys over there, I think, don't you?
Yep. Yes, so 7 shots needing 5s. 2, I think.
Yep. 2.
So roll those again, you need 5s again to wound him, so that's another pin. And you
One
got
more.
5, so that's a
So one more
casualties,
pin.
yeah, so 1 dead and 1 wounded. 1 pin, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Olaf's going to shoot his Panzer III at the Matilda. So you got a couple of pins, have you?
I do.
So you need to pass that first. If it's standard, it's regular, isn't it?
Well, I've got the officer there.
Yeah, that's good.
He's 9.
Okay, so the officer's just out of range. You need a 7. Yeah, you got it.
No problem.
So you're back down to 1 pin.
Next time I'll try the tablet, it might be better. Might last longer.
Okay, so long range and a pin. So you're going to need 5. And that's a 2. There we go. Next dice.
But I've still got the machine guns.
Yes, you have. Sorry. How rude of me.
And the machine guns, I'm just going to take a pot shot at the ones that I've already pinned over there.
Yep. So that's going to be pin 4, long range 5, and are they behind cover, did we say?
Yes.
7s. You got the Hitler's buzzsaw, haven't you? So 6 medium machine gun shots. Two possibles. Oh, look at that, he's got one. Well, you've hit, you just need a 4 now. Oh, I jinxed you, sorry. So that's up to 2 pins.
It's because I forgot some choice in it.
Okay, so they're just going to fire. These ones are in the open. I think it's just long range, wasn't it? Apart from your LMG, if I remember. So LMG needed 3. These ones needed 4s. So 1 rifle hit, and then that's a kill. And then you've got your LMG, haven't you? Oh, but you've got 1 dead.
How many pins have you got now?
2.
This is.
That's me. Okay, let's see what I'm going to do. Okay, I'm going to run my engineers over this way. There you go, so the engineers are just behind the tank. Okay, so the LMG team to shoot on these is probably just going to be long range, isn't it, if I remember?
Yeah.
They sit there and they weren't out in the open, so they didn't have cover, should they?
From there, we worked out that they're in the open because
Yeah.
it's through the.
So you do have an option to go down if you want, because it's going to be 4s to hit you.
Oh, I'll
You've
go
got 2
down.
pins. Or you can just stay and fight, but... So it's going to be 6s now,
It's
Olaf.
going to be more frustrating for him if I go down, isn't it?
It is, because now he needs 6s. And he's got 1, so still another pin. And another dead.
Was it work going down then? Or would everyone better off staying up and fighting?
Okay, so Stu's going to roll with 4 pins on veteran squad, so you need 6 or less.
Yes.
Yeah, he's got it. So you're down to 3 pins, and you can advance up.
I'm going to shoot my SMGs if they're in range.
Okay.
They're not.
Oh, just out. But you got your LMG, which is just... So it's movement for 3 pins. It's going to be 7s, isn't it? You've got 3 pins. 1 possible.
Possible. No.
Let's try though. Okay, so I've just advanced my Indian pattern to there. I'm now on the road, so I can move faster next time, but I'm going to shoot at your LMG squad in the open there. It's going to be movement 4, long range 5, and it's 2 LMGs. Okay, needed 5s. I've got 4. And then they're regular, are they?
Yep.
So needing 4s to kill. Yeah, that team's gone. And that's another dice for Team Indian. Or 8th. Very good. Next one. Okay, it's the British again, and I'm going to fire my sniper team at Stu's team there. Needing a 3. Got a 4. Let's see if I just, they're vets, aren't they? So I need a 5. Oh, I've got rolling the board, sorry. 4, so just a pin. Okay, so you're going to bring in your squad that's still off?
6
Yeah, they love it.
at last.
And where are you going to bring them in?
At the end over there.
Ah, you're going to support the...
Are you sure I shouldn't run back into that building?
Yeah, please do. Go on. We'll work out the...
Are you running on or advancing?
I'm running on. There's no point in.
Dilly-dallying.
They're not going to get anywhere.
Use me as a meat shield.
Basically, yes.
No, please use me as a meat shield. See how far again.
Okay, next dice.
Next dice.
Yeah, it's me. Okay, my officer is going to say, with me, and he's going to take out another dice, so if you can get a green one with a white writing. They are regulars, they've got a pin, so it'll be 9 down to 8, but there's an officer there back to 9, so 9 or less. Oh, insane heroism, but they've only got 1 pin, so that just goes. And I'm going to move them all up. Okay, so these rifles need 7s. 2 possibles. No, and then the LMG just needs 6s. 3 hits. So I need 5s to kill. No kills, just a pin. Okay, me again. I'm just going to advance this infantry brigade forward. and see where I end up. Okay, so I've just moved that team up and I'm going to do an LMG shot onto that team needing 7s. I've got to roll it in. One possible. No. Okay, last dice is mine again for me, and I'm just going to shoot at the Pioneers, yeah. So it's probably going to be 4s on long range. Okay, needing 2 4s. 1 hit, that's another pin. I needed a 5 to kill. No, just a pin. Okay, so you just need to pass your test. 9, they're regular, aren't they? Yep. 1 pin, they go down. Helena was getting panicky then.
Should have passed.
But Olaf has just remembered he's got his officer there, so he's passed.
Double 1.
Well, he's only got 1 pin anyway, so we'll just take the roll that he did to start with anyway, so it's just 1 pin off.
Insane.
So now you roll to hit, so it's going to be a 6. No. But next time it'll be a 5 if they don't move. Next dice.
But if they move, it won't be.
Oh, it's Olaf again.
They need to move.
That squad,
Yeah,
they're going to take a pot shot at the ones behind the wall over there.
yeah,
LMG's got the line of sight.
yeah. You got 2 pins at the moment, so you just need to pass that test, and then you'll remain with 1 pin. Yeah, so you just got 1 pin. So that's going to be 4 for the pin, 5 for long range, and then 7s.
Fires is the LMG because the rest can't see. 1 rifle.
Is it within 24 then?
That's the only question we're about to find out. Just out.
Just down.
From the rifle. It's
So
alright.
you got your LMG needing 7s. 1 possible. Oh, I thought I saw it.
Nothing then.
Are you getting your pin down?
Me.
That's you, Helena. Do you know what you're going to do?
What have you got left?
What have I got left?
You got
to
your
do?
officer in the building. And I think that's it, isn't it?
Yeah. Can he shoot? He can't reach them, can he?
He's got 2 riflemen, but there's no windows on that side of the building. Because he's on the ground floor.
Oh, okay.
He can either come out or he can just go down and stay there.
Run him up to the roof and then in the next
Or
round.
advance them up to the roof, whatever it is.
Okay, so you're just going to run to the top. So now they're on the top, and then you can position your 2 riflemen so they've got nice
2 dice left.
advantage. Stu?
My officer, he will stay in the building.
Yeah, he's just going to go down, I guess, or
One left.
wiggle to the left. And that's Olaf, last dice.
That way he's got potential for either.
Yeah, and that was the last dice, wasn't it? So that's the end of turn 3.
What's your
Right, turn 4 then. Let's see who's going to get the dice out of the bag. What's the scores at the moment? How many? The Brits have got 3, and you've got 1. Is that right? 3-1. Okay, let's see who's going to get the first dice. Then it's Stuart.
If I can.
You want to get that flamethrower working, don't you?
Yeah, I do. How did you guess?
Okay, so you've got 4 pins.
4 pins.
So you need 6 or less.
double?
Yeah.
So that goes down to 3, and then I'll go advance 1. So 6.
Hopefully your SMGs will be in range as well,
They
won't
will now, I believe.
they? See if I doubt.
12
Yeah.
inches, yep, and they're all in. So he's the loader for him, so obviously not, and he's the flamethrower, so that's 3 SMGs in the LMG.
And so you got so the SMGs won't have movement, but there'll be 6s anyway, won't they?
Yeah.
Well, they'll have long range. Sounds like everything's going to be 7 still because you've got 3 pins.
Would you put fire or advance on that?
Advance.
Advance. So that's 5 dice for the LMG and
That
4
team
dice,
will go to die.
6 dice for the SMGs.
Yep. Yeah, so all of these needing 7s.
Not
Oh,
a 1.
it's those pins are just crippling you, aren't they?
Thank God.
That's me.
The sweat coming off of that one.
Okay, I'm up next, so I'm going to advance my tank. And I'm going to go and have a pop at your troops there. Yeah, so what I've done is I've just done 1 pivot and I've moved up 8 inches, smashing into the wall. And then I'm going to fire my medium machine gun at point blank into your troops there, and the main gun onto the side of the Panzer III. So let's start with the.
Fires driving into a building.
No, it's not building, is it? It's just a wall.
Destroy walls.
It just destroys the wall. So my medium machine gun has got 5 dice. So it's movement 4, point blank 3. Do you want to get down? Okay, so if you take a dice out for Stew. So I need 5s now. 5 dice needing 5s. 1. So you still get a pin, and then just a pin. And then the main gun is movement. I just need to check the range as to whether it's a 4 or a 5. Okay, so that's going to be long range. It's going to be movement and long range. So I'm going to need a 5 to get your tank 1 missed.
Thank you. The ones that have already got the fins on them.
Yeah, they are going to go down.
Okay.
So it's going to be long range 4, down 6s.
You're the one that has that white writing, is
Yeah,
that
green and
correct?
white. Okay. I was going to leave them down just to get some pins off, but
5 dice.
yeah, so that's a hit, isn't it? You need a 4 to kill. So just another pin. Okay, next up I'm going to advance my engineers. Right, so I've moved my engineers up, and my flamethrower is going to fire onto your veterans, and then I've got some other stuff that might be able to shoot through as well, like the LMG. But let's start with the flamethrower. So it's movement 4, long range 5. You don't have to cover. Oh, I got a 5. So it's D6 hits, 4. So it's going to be 4 shots, anything but a 1. 4 dead. I've got 2 6s, and I'll pick the LMG.
Pick the LMG, so 3
Yeah.
and 1.
Yeah. Then you get D3 pins. So that's a 3, so that's 2. Then you have to take a morale test.
Does down count? It doesn't, does it?
No.
That's right. Go on. The morale check to stay on, isn't it?
Yeah.
Officers still within 6.
I need to
Yeah.
invest in some planes.
So you got, how many pins you got? 6?
Yeah. So
Okay.
5 effectively deployed. So
Yeah.
5 or less, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yep.
5, so stay on. Right, and then I've got the rest of my
You're
shooting.
at me, yeah.
Okay, so now I've got my SMG, the LMG, and a couple of rifles. These are all needing 6s. Nothing. So you've survived the flamethrower attack. And then, last but not least, I have to roll for fuel. 3, it's in. So 1 is out of fuel.
Again?
Me again.
Again.
Okay, my sniper is going to take a shot.
Let me guess, what's happening.
That's Stu's team. 7 pins. So I need a 3. Yeah.
Yeah.
Need a 5 to kill. No. So it's just another pin. So it's 7.
With snipers, do they take account of the down? I know it's
Nope.
not a cover thing.
Nope.
They don't take that.
Okay, so Helena's dice was out next. She's got a 4 to shoot at Olaf's tank. And you get a 2. Bing! And he's got a smile because he knows what's coming back that way. Okay, next dice.
Yours.
Okay, I am going to advance this unit. And I'm just going to move them 6 forward. Okay, so this team that advanced are going to fire at Olaf's LMG squad. I've got 3 riflemen at the front and an LMG. So they're all going to be long range and movement. So it's going to be 5s. Okay, 5 shots. Needing 5, sorry. Oh, look at that. 4 hits. And then needing 4s to kill. 1. So 1 dead and a pin. Okay, so Helena's going to fire these Indians up at the mortar on the top there. So it's going to be long range and hard cover. So 11 shots, needing 6s. How many you got?
2,
And there's another one there in the middle.
3,
Yeah.
That's it.
So then roll those again. You need 4s, so it's got a pin at least, and then you need 4s to kill. All 3 dead.
All 3.
Yeah, so you've got dice.
Yes. Take that.
And the mortar
Take one
team
out.
would do.
You can take one of mine out then.
Yeah, so that's a beige one. Okay, Olaf up next. So his 8 rad is going to take HE shots. He's got 2 shots at these here because they're nice bundled together. He's hoping he can get some good shots on, but the hardcover saves them. Who's next? Stew.
Stuart.
I'm not for the man.
I'm going to go for the LMG. Sorry, LMG and the SMG. I'm going to see if he can actually shoot that far.
Okay. And they haven't got a loader of those, so their LMG is going to be -1, isn't it?
It's little 4.
So measure then, that looks like it's within 12 for your SMG.
Yes.
Yeah. So your SMG is going to be movement 3, long range 4. So you've got 2 shots at 4, and then the LMG is going to be movement 4, no loader 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pause.
Yep. So the green are needing 4s. In the trains.
Nothing.
No, typical. I
Yeah.
thought you would have.
Oh, that was winning something on that.
You did get me worried there. Although they are engineers, so they were quite safe, but.
Stuart.
Stuart again. Oh, that's your officer.
Yeah. Run out of one building into the next.
Cool. The officer's just moved up.
Thank you.
Oh, you still got your tank, haven't you?
I do.
Mm.
I'm going to reserve him for a little bit
Yeah.
later in the game, though.
Okay, so Olaf is going to shoot those. I think that was long range, wasn't it? Most of them, I can't remember the LG was.
It was. All of it was. It's 5 and 5. MMG is 4s, it's 5s. And the rifle is same. Oh, black is the LMG.
All needing 5s. Whoa, look at that. So that's pin. Yeah. So shot to 3 pins. And then you just need 4s to kill. So that's 5 dead, and then you roll those 3, because then you can choose the LMG and the NCO if you get more 6s. So 5 dead, so you get 3 pins, so
Machine gun
regular. You've
works
got an officer
wonders.
within 6, so that brings it down to, so it's normally 9, you've got 3 pins 6, officer 7, 7 or less. Yeah, they pass.
Double 1.
Insane courage. If it was for the order, that would be, but it's just to stay on the board.
I'm taking the heroic,
Oh,
but
sorry.
my heart makes the heroic. That is me
Yeah.
now.
So you've still got the unit here. You've still got your Bren,
And I got these.
and you've got your squad at the top
I
there.
think I've begun to pants on. They can just stay there and
Okay.
shoot. Can they? They can do long distance at them, can't they?
I haven't measured it, but I would imagine so. Okay, so you need to roll two dice, and you need 6 or less to advance.
5.
5, yeah, so that goes down to 2. And then you can move them 6 inches. And what I'd suggest is kind of come at a diagonal so you can try and cover across there. But yeah, just 6 inches forward. So the likelihood is your LMG is the only thing that can hit. So
Well, if
you
that's
have
the
moved.
case, my LMG is going to have a conversation with his LMG, I think, don't you?
Okay, so it'd be movement 4, 2 pins 6, long range 7s.
So, I need my two dice to get 7, yeah?
Yeah. Oh, no, it's 4 dice because you've got an LMG.
LMG.
6 and 6.
1 6, because that's a 5.
Okay, so re-roll 1 dice for the 6 and see if you get another 6.
No, a 2. But you got another pin, haven't
No,
you?
didn't even.
Okay, so I'm just going to advance to this unit. Okay, so I've just advanced to there, and I'm going to shoot at Olaf's troops that are behind that truck, the 8 rad. So I've just got the LMG and 2 rifles, and you don't have cover there from the angle I'm at. So it's going to be movement 4, long range 5. Okay, so needing 5s, 1, 2 hits, and then needing, they're regular, aren't they, 4s, 1 dead. Yeah, so Helena's just going to do, try and fire her brain carrier, so 2 pins.
6
Oh,
and a 5.
11 just goes down. Okay, that's me again. Must be, oh, it's my officer, isn't it?
FO. It's also still got.
Okay, so the officer is just going to,
Forward observer as well.
Forward observers also.
he's going to tuck in over here. Okay, so Olaf's going to fire his Panzer at the Matilda again. It's a real shock between these tanks. One's got to get home sooner or
It's
later.
got 1 pin on it.
Yeah, so.
1 pin, so you need to take him around. Check. You've got an officer there, haven't you? It says 9 still. Yeah, easy peasy, loving it. I can see what's going to happen here.
Yeah, come on.
Matilda's going to
So I believe, was it long range last time?
I don't believe it was.
40.
Yeah.
Well, it's got a 60 and it's.
Yeah, so if it's over 30.
I think it was 32 we saw last time.
Yeah, so it's just going to be a 4.
Yeah.
Matilda's going to have to.
Yeah, he's got it. Okay, so we just need to work out what your
Is a +5.
+5, yeah, go on then. So I think that's a 9, I think, we'll check.
Or is it
So,
That's a 7.
yeah, so you haven't penetrated. So it's not even a glance, so it's just pins.
Test hit. So it's a pin.
Yeah, just
How
a
many
pin.
pins do you get from a
Just one. Okay, well, yeah, so Helena's going
And
to
-1 for the officer with
Fire.
6, so it's only adding 2 to the dice roll. 11, so
yeah, they
go
just go
down.
down. Okay.
Aye.
Okay, yeah, so Olaf's advancing, or I can see it's going to come here. Even the tree's wobbling in fear.
Well, these are the salmon troops. Or pink if you prefer. The base has got pink on the back.
I like the sound of ideas.
They're going to take a pot shot at the ones in the field there behind the wall, which I know makes hard cover.
Yeah, so it's going to be movement, possibly long range, hard cover, so 6s or 7s depending on the range. Oh, so you've got 4 possibles for those 7s. No. Hard cover saves the day again.
But I'm scaring the living daylights out of you. It's going to be the same. He's going to convince them to fire.
Yeah, so you just need to take the morale check, don't you? Oh, back up. They go down.
Staying where he is, there's nothing else he can really do.
Yeah.
Me?
You. Do you know what you want to do? I don't know
My
what you've got
officers are going to shoot it.
Oh,
because
yeah.
That's the nearest.
left. So 2 rifle shots, just needing 3s.
So, 1,
1 hit, so that's another, and then you need a 5 to the point.
6.
Yeah, roll that 6 again in case you get flamethrower.
No.
No.
That's
So 1 dead and a
9.
pin on the
So
pioneers.
1 more for him, which is
Pioneers are certainly soaking it up.
4. And then, does it matter which one I take off? Anyone?
The squad here are just going to shoot, and they're going to shoot across at the pioneers again.
What is it you've got about my troops?
I want to take them out.
They're in the way.
So 2 shots, just needing. Well, I better check the range. There might be a long range. So 2 shots, needing 4s. Yeah, 2 hits, and then need 2 5s. No, nothing but a pin.
And then, would you believe that?
Oh, that's mine again. Thank you.
Is that your officer or something?
No, it's my trucky thing here.
Okay, no, no bother.
Well, you have to anyway. So you're going to fire at his tank. So you need to roll 2d6 and 8 or less.
Yes.
Yeah, so that comes off, and then you're just going to need a long range. So you're going to need 1 dice, needing a 4. No.
Is that a metal?
Yeah.
Ka-dunk. Okay, so it's Helena again, and she's going to try and pass a morale check on her brain carrier. So that's 9 with 2 pins. You're going to need 7 or less. Yeah, so that's 1 pin gone. And what are you going to do? Are you advancing him or just firing?
I don't think he's within range, is he?
No, so let's move him up 9 and see where you are. Okay, so you've advanced. You've got movement 4, pin 5, and then that's likely to be long range 6s.
I would guess so.
So it's the LMG that
Yeah, yeah.
shoots.
So it's going to be 36 inches, which should be in range because my LMG there was in range.
So how many dice? 4?
8.
That is 24, 25.
Yeah, so it's movement 4, long range 5,
7.
pin 6.
So I need 6.
Yeah, with 8 dice.
I did do 8, didn't I? 2, 4, yeah.
Nothing.
Oh. That doesn't even pin you. I probably that was a waste of space. Never mind.
Okay, next dice.
Stuart.
Stu?
Ooh.
I'm going to try and advance.
Let's not hit the ones behind the wall.
Oh yeah, get a load of them.
That's a good one. But I've got to pass an order test first.
Yeah,
so we'll
with
see
5.
Well,
So,
try.
yeah.
One way or the
Because
other.
they don't take any bonuses for cover.
Exactly.
That's a very good point. So.
And that has a big charge because there's
Nope, they go down.
because there's such a good chance of them all being bunched up like that.
Yeah.
Maybe they need to
lot.
move.
That would be mine. Thank you very much.
And you're going to take a go at the guys behind the wall because they're bunched up too nicely.
Exactly. This is my idea.
Yeah, that'd be rude not to, wouldn't it, really?
That'd be silly not to.
I should have spread them out more, shouldn't I?
Just 2 shots.
Yeah. Needing.
Are you
It's not
pinning
long range, is it? It's
That's
be
what I just wanted
5s.
to double check.
Yeah, it'd just be 5s, I think, because they're behind hard cover.
That vaguely seems right. 48, yeah. 23, 22, yeah, 22.
So 2 shots, needing 5s. Yeah, so you got them. And then, to be honest, the templates you're going to put are going to get 4 each, aren't they? So it'll be.
Yeah.
Most of them are going to go.
So it's the small round one, isn't it? So the way they're humped up, you can get 4 there and 4 there. So it's 8 shots with plus 1 penetration to do. So 3s, 8 dice needed 3s.
Statistically, I'm not surviving this.
3s we said, didn't we?
Yeah.
6.
So 6 dead. That's
And
more.
I've got-
That's half the
Do you
team.
not roll the
That's
2
the power of
6s again
auto-cannon
to...
against troops.
I was about to ask, do I not
Do
get
you
the 2
not roll
6s
those
again?
to decide who
Yeah.
goes?
No.
Okay, and then
Have
you've
to do
got
a morale check, don't you?
D2 pins, was it? Did you say
Yeah,
that?
D2, yeah.
Just 1 pin. So now you need to do a morale check with 1 pin.
And then
That's 2 dice.
3, oh,
So you got 3 plus
6.
So they hang around. Yeah. So Olaf's gonna.
There. Hammer, hammer,
They're
hammer.
still
again.
behind hard cover, aren't they?
Yeah. LMGs. And rifles. Not that it makes a difference, it's all the same.
Yeah. What do you need?
Double 5.
5s if I remember right.
They're behind hard cover. There. So it's 3, 5, 6s. Yeah.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Oh,
You didn't get any
Olaf,
5s either.
I could hug you, I will.
You're welcome to, I don't mind.
They are rolling low on purpose. Okay, so 1 pin, so you need 2 dice. You've got an officer, so you still need 9s. No, they go down. Okay, so Olaf's going to take a shot.
And that's it, yeah.
No,
That's your ration. Just enough.
Killed all of my army, so I'm just bitter and twisted.
So you just need a 3.
That's all I ask, both sides.
No.
Are you joking? I rolled a 2.
Oh, please.
Hey, guess what's coming back your way in a minute? Okay, so your medium machine gun is going to fire at my car.
17.
Okay.
So that's
Just 3 again. Yeah, so you get pinned. Okay, who's next?
Me.
You again.
I'm
Right,
painting,
well, I
painting
think
in
these
red.
guys need to try and eliminate
Yeah, go on then,
something
so you just
out
got past that
there.
morale check
So I'm
first.
just, where's the,
You've got an officer, so it's going to be a 7.
yeah, here's the fire one.
2
So I need
dice.
7 or below.
Yeah.
Can I have the pink dice?
Just roll your dice. Don't cheat.
No, see, if I had rolled the pink dice, I would have got below.
Finally,
Finally,
yes.
you got one.
Right.
Okay,
My engineers are just going to advance. Just advance and fire.
And then rinse and repeat.
Do I, or do I go from there? No, actually, I'm not assaulting. I am going to move up.
Insulting or assaulting?
Both. Okay, so the engineers are moved up, so they're point blank. We're going to do the flamethrower again, which is now point blank. So it's going to be movement 4, point blank
I'm going to be
3.
shooting at me because I'm going to go down if you're shooting at me
Okay.
as well.
Mo-
I know it doesn't make
Yeah.
any difference with the flame.
Okay, so let's start with the flamethrower then.
Is he going down?
Yeah. So, needing a 3. I've got a 6.
Yeah.
D6 hits. 1. Anything but. 4, so that's 1 dead. And then D3 pins. So 3 more pins.
9.
And you have to take a morale check. I'll check for fuel. And it's out of fuel.
I've never
Oh,
seen
about
that.
time.
I've never seen
I've got rolled double 1 or I'm gone.
Put in your card before.
No.
Oh. 3 because I've got the officer. You get 6.
Still double 1 though, isn't it? Because they're veteran 10, so 8.
No.
So they're gone. So that's another dice. But my flamethrower's gone. At least I got to use it.
Yeah. I would like to use one.
Yeah. So which one's the one behind the wall?
Yeah,
Is that 6s still? Because it's long range
Should
and
be.
hardcover.
should be.
Yeah.
There's
They
no
haven't-
movement
because they
involved.
haven't moved, and neither of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there you go. Load of dice. They're still behind hardcover. There's 2 of them in there. It's looking good.
That depends on whose point of view.
6s, wasn't it? So 3. So you got another pin. And another dead. So if you take him off and you get a pin.
And a morale check.
Nope.
No.
If you killed 2, it would have been.
Okay. Next one.
Oh, they were down as well, so that should have been 7s.
All right, keep going.
Because there were 6s and down, so how many? You got 3 6s, didn't you?
Yeah.
So if you roll those 3 6s again,
See how many.
because we haven't pulled another dice, that's what you do. Yeah, so that's nothing. So we put that man back. Fortunately, I saw it just as I was doing the.
Thing. It's me.
Yeah. What are you going to do? So your sniper could shoot at the pioneers, and if you
Yeah.
hit and then get a 5, you can take whichever one you want out, because it's classed
Yeah.
as acceptance shot.
Snipers need
Do
to
you need
go
a
do
3?
their... Snipers need to do their
Even though
thing.
this
You need a
flamethrower's
3.
harmless now.
Just one
Yeah.
dice, isn't it?
1 die, 3. 5, you hit, so roll that again, you need a 5.
6.
6. So yeah, you can take the flamethrower out.
Come here, darling.
5, 6.
With a sniper,
I've never got to use one.
with a sniper, as long as they kill, it's classed as exceptional.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, next up is my sniper, and I can see some cheeky little Germans poking out behind there that I know are going to try and have a go at my engineers.
My LMG and...
Yeah, so I'm going to snipe a shot. 1 shot, needing a 3,
Yep.
and then hopefully I can kill it.
No.
Apparently they've put the wrong bullets in.
Stop nudging my elbow, I know where they
Have
are.
another go. Look, something else.
Yeah.
Isn't that kind of like the story that they spread in India about the Martini Henry rifles being wrapped in pig grease?
Okay, so I'm going to try and move this team here. There is an officer, they've got 4 pins, so it's normally 9, 4 pins 5. With the officer makes it 6, so 6 or less. And they go down. Okay, yeah, so you've got 2 pins, so you need to pass your test, so it's going to be 7 or less.
9.
No, so they go down.
Oh, well, they're a waste of space and oxygen.
Okay, I'm going to move my pattern thing. Yeah, so I've got 1 pin, so it's regular, so I need to get 8 or less, and I get 5, so that's off. So let's advance. I've got 2 pivots. I'm going to go down here. Okay, so with my 2 pivots, I've managed to end up here, and I'm going to pay Olaf a favour because I've got 8 shots. He's got 8 men. They're regulars, so it'll be movement 4, and I think that's it. Okay, 8 shots needing 5s. 2, so there's a pin at least, and then I need 4s to kill. 2 dead. Just 2 dead of your choice. And they've gone shooting down the road. Fools.
And you did the pin increase as well?
No, he didn't have one to start with, so that's one.
Okay.
Okay, so me again, so I'm going to shoot this team at Olaf's team in there. And from the LMG, so from last time I remember it was long range for all 3 of them, and they could see your guys there. See 5 of them. So that's going to be just long range, 4s. So the rifles are in brown, but everyone needs 4s. That is 4 hits, and then needing 4s to kill, I believe. Nothing, just a pin. They're quite hardy, there, aren't they?
Yep.
The distance makes the difference.
It does.
Olaf, you want to go to kill my scooches?
I'm going to take a pot shot at those guys there. I know, hardcover, long range and all the rest of that nonsense, but
Is that with your...
squishies that she's
Yeah,
continually referring
they've got
to.
3 pins, haven't they? So
But they've got an officer with them, so...
yeah, so that's down to 2. So you're going to need 7 or less. Oh, look at that, 7. So down to 2 pins. So it's going to be 3. 2 pins makes it 5. Hardcover makes it 7s, even if it's long range, whatever.
3 rifles.
Bad. Just need to get those 2 6s again. Oh,
Nothing there.
Okay.
but you don't have a loader.
Don't have a loader.
the LMG.
It's 7 inches away, so it's not point blank.
Yeah, so it's going to be no loader, 4s.
And the SMG is going to have a go as
Can
well.
he see? Because he looks like he's behind the building to me.
No. So LMG is on 4s.
Yep.
3.
Okay, now you need 5s again to kill.
No.
Okay, so I'm going to find my tank. I'm going to do a shot in the side of your Sherman, no, not your Sherman, your Panzer, and my medium machine gun is going to go at your officer. So let's start with, it's just long range for my cannon. So let's see if I get the 4. I do. Okay, so you're normally 9, it's a sidearm, it takes it down to 8. I've got 4, so I need a penetration of 4, so I need 4 to glance. Just a pin of 1, so it's just a pin. And then I've got my medium machine gun at the officer.
Ricochet off the mantle.
So it's long range, small team, so I need 5s. Nothing.
Just enough control because there's your tank.
Okay, I'm just going to fire this unit at your officer to see if I can get from there. Okay, so just the LMGs in range. There's going to be long range and small team, so needing 5s. 1 hit, and he's regular, isn't he? So needing a 4. No, just a pin.
I take out 1, it helps, doesn't it?
Yep. So your officer, so this officer unit, you've got 2 rifles.
2 rifles.
Just need a 3. Got those pioneers.
A 6 and a 4.
Yeah, it says 2 hits. Roll those again. You need both of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
again.
So you just need 2 5s.
A
You got 1
6.
6. So roll that 6 again.
No, 1.
No, so just 1 dead and another pin.
Put that there, and where's the 6 on this dial? There it is. Oh, sorry.
Stuart?
Stu?
No officer. He's going to stick his head out the window and
DAK.
gun
Shouted some.
SMG.
Yeah.
Shoot that squad.
Oh, I didn't know.
Point blank, and I still missed.
No.
Okay, so I've got the 2 riflemen here, and they're just going to fire. Unfortunately, I'm going to do it as Stew because if I can kill a couple, so there's only two shots, but it's going to be 4s because of long range. No,
Double miss.
And last one.
which is my officer here, and he's just going to. Nothing you can do. He's just going to go down. So.
That is it.
So that's the end of turn 5. The scores at the moment are 6-1.
On the way home.
Are we going to call it?
To Sainsbury's.
Okay, so that's the end of turn 5. We've decided to call it. I don't think there's going to be much more point in continuing turn 6. It is carnage. But really good game. I enjoyed it. Thank you, Stuart, for bringing your scenery along. It looks really, really good. And yeah, hopefully you've learnt something today, Helena. Any thoughts from you guys? Don't have to, but
4 dice rolling.
always helps to roll well,
Thoroughly
doesn't it?
enjoyed it. It's still had the British barrage.
Yeah.
Yes, that
was
did me well.
devastating.
Every time I've come up against it.
I have a new love for my sniper team.
Yes.
I have a growing affection.
And what
for
we've
them.
learned is don't shoot your tanks from long range against each other.
Yeah. It's just the joy.
Yeah. But I enjoyed it, so thank you very much everyone for coming along and playing. Hope you at home all enjoyed it. Don't forget, please like, comment, share, subscribe, and look out for future battles and other stuff we'll be posting. Take care and see you all soon.